Not long ago, AMD officially released two graphics cards. RX 7800 XT for 4,099 yuan and RX 7700 XT for 3,699 yuan. The opponent of the former is RTX 4070. The latter is matched by the RTX 4060Ti. They will be the final piece of the puzzle for the RX 7000 series GPUs. After that, the RTX 7000 series will not launch other models of graphics cards. Compared with the opponent, the memory bit width of the 2A cards is 64-bit higher. 4GB more video memory, which means better performance at high resolutions. This is indeed the case. We have tested a total of 11 mainstream 3A masterpieces. They are Assassin's Creed, Hall of Valor, Wolfenstein, Youngblood, Horizon, Zero Dawn, Far Cry 5, Far Cry 6, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Forza Horizon 5, Cyberpunk 2077, The Witcher 3, Borderlands 3, Gears of War 5. At 1080p, the RX 7800 XT is 3% faster than the RTX 4070. RX 7700 XT is 18% faster than RTX 4060Ti. When the resolution reaches 2K, AMD's lead could widen even further. 7800 XT is 7% faster than 4070. 7700 XT is 21% faster than 4060Ti. As for the 4K side, the RX 7800 XT was better in almost every game we tested. Can run at frame rates exceeding 60 FPS? 11 games add up to about 8% ahead of RTX 4070. Except for Cyberpunk 2077. RX 7800 XT 7700 XT can also run above 50 FPS. As for the RTX 4060Ti, since it only has 8GB of video memory, in many 3A games, the video memory will be burst, therefore not included in the 4K resolution test. The performance of RX 7800 XT is about 7% higher than that of RX 6800 XT, considering that the former has 768 fewer stream processors. This also shows that the RDNA 3 architecture has indeed improved. In terms of power consumption, the TGP of RX 7800 XT is 263W. 63W more than RTX 4070. RX 7700 XT is about 80W higher than RTX 4060Ti. The power consumption gap in actual games is basically the same number. We tested 3 ray tracing games. With ray tracing turned on, the RX 7800 XT's frame rate drops by 67%. The frame rate of the opponent's RTX 4070 dropped by 51%. In terms of optical pursuit performance, AMD still needs to continue to work hard to catch up. As for FSR 2.0, it can be said that it is not inferior to DLSS 2. After turning on FSR 2.0, Performance Mode, on RX 7800 XT, the frame rate has increased by more than 89%, compared to NVIDIA's RTX 4070 has an average frame rate increase of 74% after turning on DLSS 2. Far behind the RX 7800 XT. Finally, I have to mention the issue of video memory capacity. At present, 3A masterpieces require about 8GB of video memory capacity at 1080p resolution. When the resolution is increased to 2K, RTX 4060Ti is on the verge of running out of memory in many games. Not to mention 4K, following the consistent trend in the gaming field. AA masterpieces in the next few years will require higher graphics memory capacity. The RTX 4060Ti with only 8GB of video memory is obviously difficult to adapt to future needs. So if you want to use your newly upgraded computer for a few more years, the RTX 4060Ti isn't the best choice. After all, the price of this card is not cheap. If you are a pure gamer, want more memory capacity and stronger gaming performance? But if you don't want to waste money, then these two new AMD graphics cards are really worth choosing. Although the performance of AMD graphics cards in AI is not as good as that of in cards at the same price. But AMD has already started to act. There is even an independent AI acceleration unit in their RDNA 3 GPU. I hope AMD can accelerate software adaptation in the future, in order to enhance the added value of a card. Finally, I hope that FSR3 can be launched as soon as possible and receive more game support. After all, the next door is the first to support DLSS3 with frame generation technology, already supported by numerous games and creative applications. So what do you think about this? Welcome to leave a message in the comment area, and let's discuss it together.